Are we live?
We're supposed to be.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hmm. I don't know. Maybe. I don't see it, but something's off.
Something is off. For YouTube Studio.
Oh, now I see it. All right, guys. Welcome, welcome.
Dang. The whole time.
What?
I was just saying the whole time.
We had it set for too private
Yeah, why don't you pull up the stream on your
on my
phone
phone.
if Omni talks to you again?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it's just easier that way.
That makes sense to me. Alrighty. Boom. I shall see your messages, bro, when you do chats. My man. Over here. This direction. But what's up? I was just talking about what deck I was playing and the reason why I'm playing it, and my background of Riot of liking League of Legends. I guess I'll just rehash that real quick. I started off playing the game as a support main. I liked playing Lux. I liked playing Blitzcrank in the very beginning, like way in the very beginning, like season 2 or something like that. And then like when Thresh came out, I started playing right when they did the first rework of Summoner's Rift. And when Thresh came out, Thresh became my new main. But Thresh isn't in Riftbound yet, and that's why I chose Lux. And I do main jungle now, but Master Yi isn't my kind of playstyle for card games, and that's why I play Lux instead, because I like more of a control, go wide type of deal. But I did enjoy um, Victor for a bit because I first played him. and I just enjoyed the colors of blue yellow. So that's why I sort of tried. Interesting, but that's the reason why I'm playing Lux, and then just going through my thought process of why my set one deck is the way it is. It's because I don't. There's not enough kill spells in blue yellow yet that can kill a lot of small things efficiently. That's the reason why we have Grand Stratagem in here and Imperial Decree, because Imperial Decree is one of the main focal points of how we can kill multiple things in one turn. With Recruit the Vanguard, spawning 4 dudes anywhere is very nice. And because of the reliance of making multiple dudes for Imperial Decree or Grand Stratagem, I did run the Victor package of Faithful Manufacturer, Vanguard Captain, and Machine Evangel. But with the way that Recruit Generation is going to be doing, the way that Recruit Generation is going to be happening now, I do believe I can, for set 2, I can change to more of a legitimate control style that can handle both big units and small units with spells, and just have the recruits for Imperial Decree instead of running Grand Stratagem. So I will be taking Grand Stratagem out for set 2. And the reason why I'm changing the deck is because Spearforge does become available in tomorrow, basically. So need to swap out my set 1 deck. And mind the sleeves, they are dirty. I understand. My hands get very sweaty and stuff when I do play. So Grand Stratagems are going to be out. I do believe I'm going to keep Recruit the Vanguard in here. Probably just 2 instead of 3 copies. But I do think I will keep Recruit the Vanguard. Might be a side deck card. But it might not be. But we shall just be doing that. Leave it to the side for now. Imperial Decree will go up 1 more. So I do need to find another copy of that. And I do think I just get rid of my retreats, because I don't think any of my units I'll be playing in set 2 will be a lot of on play abilities. So retreat doesn't really help besides saving my Lux in certain situations. But it's really hard to play Lux again afterwards, after the fact. So I'm thinking of just cutting retreat out of the deck entirely. So we shall be doing that. Taking these retreats out. Retreats and Grand Stratagems will be going over here. And I do believe all these units I have, all these Victor units that I did play, will be disappearing besides Soaring Scout. Soaring Scout will be sticking with the party, but all these other cards will be disappearing. So Trifarian Glory Seeker, which was very good, because I would just play her after playing a spell after playing a spell card on turn 3, or just a turn 2 if I don't find Soaring Scout. And Faithful Manufacturer will be gone, because there's other 3 drops I want to be playing in set 2, which I will show you guys when I do finish unsleeving everything. If I can unsleeve these things. And then the reasoning behind taking out the recruit units, the recruit spawning units, is because Vanguard Armory is just really strong, and you can cheat that with Jace. That's the reasoning. and also of just Recruit to Vanguard. And I know people will be playing more gear removal. But I think I am a okay with having having them remove it to just specifically remove my Vanguard armory because I can still do other things with other units that I have available, which I'll be showing you in a sec. And surprisingly enough, I will not be running. I haven't tried playing with seals yet in set 2, but I have been gaining good success with just playing non-seal, using not running any seals in my blue in this Lux deck, and just having more removal for other things. So while I'm doing this, I guess I can tell you the reasoning behind playing, still sticking with a control style deck, even with all the new changes of set 2. The reasoning behind it is because there'll be less units because people are trying to fit gear into the get deck now. So less units mean less targets for me to have to worry about in their deck to remove, basically. And not a lot of units and not a lot of decks have a way to take monsters back from the graveyard besides the reanimator decks, but I don't think they're going to be popular enough for me to have to worry about that until maybe later once people see more control decks coming into play, because I don't think I've seen much control decks besides my Lux deck. I am going to sleeve this. What's it called? Sleeve this guy. These good sleeves because seals are still good. Sleeve the seals over here. But I will keep these seals on the side for now in case I do want to test it out, see if it's still viable. But with the way the Go generation works, I feel like Go generation is enough for me to be able to just not need to run seals. Unless you're purple, because purple has a lot of power now with the way with switcheroo and called shot. I understand the reasoning behind this seal discord still being as much as it is. Because just like when your color just demands so much power, you just need seals. And that's sort of what my deck is as well. But with the removal of Grand Stratagem, I think there's at least more and not running as much singularities because there will be units that will be able to be stronger than 6 might. I do think singularity does get weaker, but it just helps clear all the other small stuff. So I do think I'm running either one or two running 2 copies of singularity instead of 3 now because of just not because being able to ping stuff in the back is nice. But with Bellows Breath, it's possible to do that either way. And then I still keep Time Warp. I don't know if I still keep one in the side, but we'll put one in the side for now and keep Time Warp here. The Hidden Blade, I think I gotta go down to 1 or 2 because of the combo that's suggested earlier with Bellows Breath and Bell's Breath and Imperial Decree. It's just why give your opponent an ability to draw 2 cards when you just kill everything with just two with kill everything with Imperial Decree and whatnot and Bell's Breath. I do think keeping 3 Call the Week is still good, and if I do decide to tech in the what's it called? If I do decide to tech in the Temporal Portal, I feel Call the Week is one of the best cards I can put repeat on. Maybe recruit the Vanguard if I'm at that point, or Hidden Blade my own units so that I can draw more cards repeatedly. But I think Call the Week would be the only one that would be good. Maybe Bell's Breath if I do need another repeat of it, but I don't think that's gonna be necessary. I do think Progress Day still stays in the deck. Progress Day is still good. It's just really busted for what it does for Lux. Because with the way with more counter spells coming into the meta, and coming into the set, I do need to have. They will either counterspell this Progress Day or counterspell my other cards that will cost big so that I can't draw off of my Lady Luminosity effects. So I do think I need to run two Progress Days and at least 1 or 2 Promising Futures. So I will put 1 Promising Future to the side as well. And then Unchecked Power will be for Victor. It'll be for Azir. I still think it's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be that great anymore because people are learning that holding is not really an option. So I do think Unchecked Power is going to lose more value because of people learning how to play the game. So I am thinking of just taking them out. I am going to be running 3 Soaring Scouts, I believe. It's either 3 or 2. And then Blast of Power is going to be leaving with Ravenbloom Student. So all these side cards will be going out. Put a good sleeve on this one because it being an epic is still something. Because the only reason why I ran Unchecked Power was for Dazzling Aurora decks and Victor whenever he tried to hold. And then let's see. Now that Azir's coming in with the going wide as well, I do think Azir will benefit to have it, but I haven't played against Azir. And I don't know their playstyle. But since they're just token units, I do believe that they won't care. They're token units, but they have equipment, so they'll still care about it. So they'll still play those units more tactically. Whereas Dazzling Auroras, they're just so big that just like no one ever thinks about Unchecked Power. Which I'm granted, I do think people will not think about it still because it's objectively a bad card because of just how little use case there is to it. But when I do play it in the right situation, they're always flabbergasted by me playing it. So at this moment, right now, all we have in the main deck is 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, and 17. So we took out like half the deck. More than half the deck to be able to put more stuff into it. Let's set these aside because we have already seen them all. The new cards that I am thinking of running in is Wages of Pain, because Wages of Pain is really good. Wages of Pain is deal 3 to a unit at a battlefield. I know it sucks, but like the other effect is the main reason why we play it. Get a gold gear token exhausted, and we are also going to be playing this Plundering Portal, which is when I conquer, play a gold gear token exhausted. And then I am thinking of maybe teching this Temporal Portal as well. And I do think that Temporal Portal would only be useful for Wages of Pain and the Call to Week that I'm still keeping from set 1. So I'm thinking of running either 2, maybe 3 Plundering Portals. I'm thinking of I will need to take out some salvages, because even though Rocket Barrage is a fantastic card, just because it's 4 instead of 5. 4 instead of 5, so it doesn't let me draw a card. So like that's another thing that doesn't like is not this spell not being 1 off of 5 just makes me not want to play it. And even though, and I'd rather just play Singularity if I'm just gonna hit 2 units instead of killing 2 gears. Even though killing gears will be more important now, I think I can just get away with just playing salvages. I will need to take those salvages out, but I will take these Rocket Barrages in case I do need more of them. And I think these are all the commons and uncommons I'm going to be most likely running in blue for this deck. I did look at this Pickpocket of maybe running that just to kill more gear, and also maybe running an Aspiring Engineer in the back if they do play multiple gear removal. If I'm playing against multiple gear removal cards from the opponent. So that's a possible side deck because it's when the Aspiring Engineer is when you play maybe you turn a gear from your trash to your hand. And I do believe that's going to be all the possible blue cards that I'm probably going to be playing. Just like a draw my bulk that we got over here. I do think it is. Maybe just pull out another copy of Temporal Portal just in case. Yeah. And then for the rares that I'm thinking about of putting in here, I am for sure putting in Card Sharper. Card Sharper is just a really good card. It gives me a 1 gold for sure, possibly 2, and with the way that my deck is going, I think that I'm capable is good enough for me to. It's fine for giving the opponent 1 gold, where I get 2 gold in value. And then I was just talking with my brother Daniel about Ezreal, about how it might be a nice tech for when I do need another way to just hit something besides like a Wages of Pain. I just move Ezreal in and then move Ezreal out. But with with Ezreal and Imperial Decree, it's always basically a free Wages of Pain, a free spell hit to kill something, and my Ezreal still lives. And with the way it works, and with most of the decks are going, they're playing very, very just top heavy one unit cards. So Aurelia, Draven, it's going, or yeah, Aurelia or Draven are the two big ones right now. And then Rek'Sai is very swarm heavy, so it doesn't really help against Rek'Sai. And then Fiora is also going to be really big on one person, with Orange Fiora just wanting to do duelist. But it will have like Unsung Hero and other cards. So I do think Ezreal will be a good tech if I'm playing, if I need a very consistent way of killing things without having my own unit die. And I do think I only run 2 copies of Card Sharp, maybe 3. But the main reasoning behind playing blue yellow is to have Jace do the tech with Vanguard Armory, which is in red, which is in yellow. And I will show you that later. And I was thinking of maybe running World Atlas tech with World Atlas tech for the Ornn, if I want to run the Ornn tech as well. So I shall be putting those out here as well, and be making my final decision right now as we're grabbing more cards. And Ornn, really good with World Atlas. And Bella's Breath is also really good. Bella's Breath is the main reason why blue yellow can become a very good control deck overall, because of just the targeting 3 things with just 1 card is very nice. And then also Wages of Pain. But it was mainly Bellows Breath. And I am running 3 of these Bellows Breath. And I'm thinking of running 2 Ornns on the side. Most likely. With the World Atlas. So I'll put my side cards over there. I am running those. I can't use this Wages of Pain. I think this is my only shiny. I'm trying to make a master set. I will be trying to make a master set of every set in Riftbound. So I will be doing that. Oh, I have an extra. I can throw that right there. Nice. But for this reason, should be able to just get a good master set going here. Probably will just do that after completing my deck. But now we shall be going through the yellow cards now, because we did just go through all of them. All the blues that I will most likely be using. Let's see. Is there any... Let me check. Where did I put them? Where did I put the playables? Over here. Gonna need to keep one of these for the master set. All of these to the master set. Guess we'll just put these to the master set as well. Same with this one and this one. Extras. Not putting these in the master set because we're gonna need them for other things. I think we have enough copies to put this in the master set. Same with, we need more reposts. Tiana Crown Guard. We'll put it in the master set because I don't think we're gonna make an Orn deck yet. We have plenty. We drew plenty of arises. Keep this out. Keep this out for Draven when we do make Draven and Diana. Draven and Aurelia. And maybe Azir. But I do think. Is there anything in here that I can throw into my deck? I don't think so. Alright, let's get through the commons and uncommons of the yellows that I'm thinking of throwing in here. So, I'm thinking of running at least 2 of these drag unders. Better version of Blast of Power, as I said. It's still, and the reason why it's just better is because it's there's 1 energy less, which is a lot. And it's still same action speed as Blast of Power. And then Plague, Honest Broker is one of the best 2 drops that yellow got. So I do think I do run that. And then for and I was thinking of maybe running Sand Shifter as another way to kill things off on the battlefields. At battlefields. Not just battlefields, just anywhere. Just like things in the back that might be scary to just keep alive, like a treasure hunter with ganking, with boots of swiftness or other things that I might need to kill, because I do think that they are a problem. So I am thinking of maybe running that, but just having 3 might or less is still hard to do unless I am running Frigid Touch or Smokescreen or the like. And I do think that is going to be rough. And in Vanguard Armory, the reason why we're running Jace is so that we can cheat out Vanguard Armory. That is the main reason why Jace was made, to cheat out Vanguard Armory, because there's no other gear that is specifically costs us 7 energy less. So I am going to be running 3 of these Vanguard Armories. And then I need to find 1 more Drag Under and 1 more Vanguard Armory, and I should be set. Because I do have everything else I need in this Vanguard Armory. Nice. And where's Drag Under? Here it is. Nice. But right now, I don't think Sand Shifter's that great for me. Alright. And then is there any... I can't think of anything that I might need to... Any rare yellow cards. Oh, there's a shiny. I need to take out all the shinies here. Royal, Eye, Guards, Rally, Honest Broker, Zon. Ooh, another Honest Broker. Nice. I can put that to my deck. Trusty. Eye, Rally, Glass, Mixologist. Lots of strength. BF sword. Duelist. Blood money. Oh, another shiny broker. Nice. Very nice. Let's see. What did I say? 17? Well, 18 because I need to add another Imperial Decree and maybe 2 more salvages, so 20 in total. How many do we have here? 3 from Imperial Decree, from 3 from Bella's Breath, 3 from Wages of Pain, maybe 2 from Card Sharp, 2 from Card Sharp, 3 from. So that's 8. And then maybe 2 from Plundering Portal, because it is hard to keep conquering. It's hard to conquer if I don't have removal first. So I need to have some type of way to do that first. Honest Broker is always a guaranteed one, so I do run 3 of these. So this is 23. So this is 30. 32. 35. Yeah, I think this is it. This should be exactly 40. Oh, 41 because I need to add my Lux champion. So I do need to take out one more card. What do I take out? Maybe I take out 1 Soaring Scout because I do have 3 in here, right? I do. Maybe I do take out 1 Soaring Scout. They are all shiny. That's awesome. Yeah, I did take out 1 Soaring Scout for 7 to cost. 7 to cost. Alrighty. Let me put all these into good sleeves now. Vanguard Armory. And then Brother got me the world sleeves, which is really nice with him. Just going all in when he knew that I really enjoyed it. And hopefully we can just make things work. Because this, all in all, this is just a hobby. Enjoying doing things on the side where real life you got other things to worry about. But I do enjoy this game a lot. And the community and friends that I've made along the way. But let's put this all together. Let's see. Oh, put the sleeve on it. I do need to clean these sleeves eventually. And start bringing more hand sanitizer around with me so that all my dead skin doesn't stay on the sleeves. Do need to do that so that my sleeves stay somewhat cleaner. Because I don't know if you guys know the term of hand scum. Like whenever you're using your computer mouse long enough, you're going to see like this dead skin all over it. That's basically what's on my outer sleeves. Dead skin. So I do need to find the solution for that. So I don't have to keep cleaning my sleeves. because it does annoy me from time to time. And I don't always want to be buying new sleeves every time. That just makes no sense. Plus, I want to use these sleeves as long as possible because these sleeves are cool and gifts. All right. Oh, shiny Poro. Let's see. Let's see. What would I need for the meta decks for side decking? I do think I do throw an Aspiring Engineer. Just so I have a way to bring back what's it called? Bring back my Vanguard armories. Because they will get killed. I won't know that far. There'll always be this gear removal. So I do think Aspiring Engineer will be in here. Whenever I need to deal with bigger units, I'll run the Ornn package with the 2 World Atlases. So that's already 4. That's already 4 cards, right? And then, do I run the Ezreal? I think I can run the Ezreal. I think it just, the way the side deck it works is just, the more experience you get, the more you can, like, justify it will be in your side deck. Oh. Who's all in here besides me? I got one other guy in here. Is it Kong? Is it Daniel? Just listen to me while talk about Riftbound, the game that I enjoy right now the most. Because those just video games when I was a kid, playing video games and friends, but people grow out of it and just get busy with life. And I just wanted to actually meet people. So that's what sort of drew me to the TCGs first, just to be able to meet new people instead of just talking to people online. Because there is a barrier, for sure. So I did Pokemon first, and then Riot talked about this, and then now I moved over to this because I do enjoy the gameplay of this more than Pokemon. I still love Pokemon in its gameplay, but there's not a lot of interacting going on besides like monkey dooring your opponents and stuff. But it's more of you have a game plan, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Whereas Riftbound, it's like the mixture of all the good parts of all the other TCGs with its like own twists, with the way that the resources go. I think that was very clever, the way that they did resources of balancing cards with energy and power costs. I really do love that mechanic of this game. And then right now, the rent meta, since there is very little difference, you don't gain as much going second. It is better to go first because of the tempo that you gain by getting points. the one energy is not enough unless there's like a crazy control deck that does come out eventually. Then maybe going second might be the way to go. But right now, I don't think it's happening unless it's my deck, because you need a way to kill units, and the only color that does that is yellow. So you need some type of yellow. It's yellow red, or it's yellow red or yellow blue. That's the only way I can see it working out for a control deck. Unless you want to be like a control spell deck, like blue and magic. Lucian is what do you mean by Lucian? Like a control deck, or just like building him? Did I say word that sounded like Lucian? What's up, Kong? Would Lucian be good going second? No, I don't think Lucian's good going second. Nah, I don't think Lucian is good going second, even if, cause you don't want to. I guess you can, and then you're able to maybe because I'm just super value brained. I want to play equipment first and then Lucian to get the weapon master. But if you want to, like, I guess Lucian would be the only one I think would want to go second first turn. Because like no way someone has an answer to get rid of that right away. Yeah, maybe Lucian going second might be the way. You just play Lucian turn 1 and then you play your equipment and attach it right away. You don't even have to attach it. You can just have it up and then go in and come out. And then, yeah, maybe it is the way. Maybe Lucian is the one that wants to go second turn. I can see it. Yeah, might be right. Lucian might be the only other one I can think of that would like to go second. Is going second with Lucian or control decks? Because technically, there is a crazy turn that I can have going second with this deck. And it's basically this. I do nothing turn 1. Alright. Hypothetically. The first player plays a dude, and then I do nothing. I pass, and then first player plays dude, moves dude to base, and since they're never ever going to be like buffing their dude because it's like, oh, just free point, right? I play Wages of Pain, get gold and kill their unit, so they stall. I stall them and I gain and I gain value. I gain the gold basically, and then gold token is somewhere. Gold token right here. Tap this and kill this to get a power. Wages of Pain. Turn 2. Instead of playing Lux, if I have these 2 cards in hand, Vanguard Armory and Jace. If I have Vanguard Armory and Jace in hand, I play Jace and do his effect. When you play me, you may kill a friendly gear, which would be this gold gear right here. To play another gear with energy cost no more than 7 from my hand this turn, ignoring its energy cost, but still paying for its power. So play Vanguard Armory paying for 1 power. And then getting 3 recruits in the process of that. which is crazy value. Basically, getting seven might in turn two is crazy value. But that is the God hand line. That's very hard to get in the very first. If you mold two at the very beginning, that's very hard to do. It requires 3 cards. So you need 3 card. You need one of each card within the first 4, 6, 7, 8 turns. 8. Yeah. So the top 8 cards has to have one of each copy, which is very unlikely, but it is a crazy start. It's like if you went second and you had Seal of Unity and Vanguard Captain. That's like the craziest turn one that you could have done in like set 2 and set 1. But this is the craziest line that my deck can have in this deck right now. But you're never ever really gonna be doing that, so you can like play Wishes of Pain and then just probably just play like a Lux on the side for turn 2, which is fine. I do need to sleeve some gold tokens though. I do need these gold tokens. Gonna need at least like 4 of these. Maybe 5 just to have an extra one. But probably 2 is enough. Maybe 3 if your opponent doesn't have a gold token. But they should have gold tokens because everyone's utilizing gold in some way. But 2 just to have 1 for ready and 1 for exhausted. I think 2 is just the minimum amount that you need to carry around with you. And then I do need to find Imperial Decrees and salvages. Let's see. What's this color next to me? Yeah, we got the orange, we got the blue, and we got purple. Let's see this box over here. Let's see what we got over here. Hi, guys. Let's grab Imperial Decree. Boom. And what else? Salvages. That's what I need. Salvages. 2 salvages. Let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20. So I got half my deck is set 2 cards. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6. 16. Adding 3 cards. 39 plus Lux, which would be 40. Very nice. But even though Rocket Barrage is probably not good in Lux, I can see Rocket Barrage being really good in Renata because she just gets so much value off of gold. Just so much value off of gold. It's basically once she gets to 5 points, her gold gives her 1 energy as well. So and then she has blue Renata out. She can tap her gold to draw a card, which is crazy. Cause let me find the blue Renata. Is it here? Nope. Where did I put it? Here it is. Pretty sure. Let me see. Nope, this has. I'll find it later. But I do think we need to finalize my side deck before I head off for tonight. Maybe I'll do more master set stuff with you guys. But I do think maybe running 2 Inspiring Engineers might be the way to go for anti-gear removal from my deck. And then like Ezreal, Ornn, and World Atlases. Or do I put World Atlas in the main? Because getting 2 gear would be nice, but I don't have many big dudes that can hold well. I think World Atlas only really works if I have Ornn or Ezreal in here. And if they're just going to be side decks. Who would I get rid of too? Probably salvages. Would probably salvage, maybe recruit, 1 recruit Vanguard, maybe singularities if it's not going too hot. Yeah. I think I do stick with this, but I do enjoy the other cards that I had in here. The extra copy of Recruit to Vanguard, another Promising Future, because Promising Future, I still believe not a lot of cards are crazy for other players to play besides like someone else playing Time Warp or someone else playing, or Kaisa playing Icatian Rain against me. I can't think of anything else. I guess Azir playing Arise would be a bad one. I don't know. I still think Promising Future is still good. Because I most likely gain more value off of it than the other player. Maybe I do just forego these 3 and run these 8. Just gotta test it out. That's the whole point of side decking. Finding out what's good in the side deck and what's not. But I do think I do run at least 1 Inspiring Engineer. Just running 2 is just for the consistency. Ezreal for when I don't draw, when I need another way to kill things besides spells. So I do think Ezreal is a good tech that my brother suggested. And an Ornn because of World Atlas and because of Deflect. And just being a big dude. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I needed to get rid of these Sprite Miners. Sprite Miner is still a good card, but I just need my other. I just need gold generation since I'm not playing seals. So gold generation is just so much more. It's just needed now. And because of that, I guess I don't need to bring a sprite with me anymore. Let's see. Hmm. Okay. If you're still listening, what do you think is? What else do you think would be a good deck that goes that intentionally takes turn two first, or just decks in general that you're thinking of doing besides Azir and Aurelia? Because I do like the tech that you showed me with Siren. Siren running Treasure Hunter and Stellacorn with Siren being your main sources of gold generation and draw power, and just being able to move Aurelia around, make her stronger. I do think that's a very smart way of making Aurelia consistently big without needing using cards. You think just illusion? You think the just illusion is just good? Going second intentionally? Yeah, because that conquer effect is just so strong. Just first time I conquer, ready me, just being able to save him again is so good. Hmm. Technically, I can have a shiny Orn. I'll play a shiny Orn. Where is the shiny Orn? Where is the shiny Orn? I knew there was another one. I want to bling out my deck a little bit. Where did I put it? Hmm. Oh, right here. Trolling. I am trolling. Right here. Boom. Did pull that. I do want to make a Orn deck as well. But we have enough Orns, but we only have one Tiana Crown Guard. So when we do find some more, I will probably be trying to get that and mess around with Orn. But I do still want to main Lux. I still want to play Lux until I can't play her anymore, which will be set 4. And after that, I'll probably just pick up something new. I do like the blue yellow. Maybe I'll pick up Renata after Lux goes out. Let me take this out. Just Orn back. Yeah, bro. I agree. Orn just is ridiculously huge when he does get everything. That's why you sort of just build around it, you know? Like, what's it called? With With World Atlas, he gets really big. With Spellsonger, he gets really big, especially Spellsonger, which is why if if you're trying to make Ornn really work, you have to play um, Ornn Legends. You got to play the Ornn Legends hero. The Ornn deck gets gear out faster for you, and gets gear out faster for you. It gets seals free. Seals are free. Able to equip things because you still have to pay for the equip cost, but you can play gear for free. So just do seals. And then since you are playing green, you want to play all the counter spells because that's sort of the play with Tiana Crown Guard. Protect Tiana Crown Guard with a huge Ornn with a tank Dorn shield. And then Spellsonger on Ornn. Like one Spellsonger on Ornn and then like I don't know. Yeah, just one Spellsonger on Ornn is enough to make him like super crazy good. Because you get World Atlas, you get 2 gold. And then, what else is in green? Guardian Angels, so you can save your Tiana if they actually do get to kill it. And then same with the Ornn, but you probably just put on Tiana. Where is this? Oh, here it is. My last silver sleeve. But yeah, Guardian Angels. You can even play Zonias because you're not really playing other units besides the Ornn and the Tiana. And then you play Portal Snacks just to draw cards and gear. And then yeah, you do Portal Snacks, you do Premonition, you do what else can you do in blue? I guess Progress Day, but I don't think that's really good. Maybe you do it just to find your Tiana. I guess so. Maybe you play Promising Future in Ornn as well, just so that you can find the Tiana. Dig for the Tiana. Yeah, honestly, yeah, you do play Promising Future. No way you don't. No way you don't play it. Yeah. I think you do just do that. Yeah, you definitely play Promising Future. I don't know if you play Progress Day, but you definitely play Promising Future just to go through your deck to find Tiana. Maybe even throw in Reinforce in there as well. Yeah, maybe you just throw in Reinforce and Promising Future just so they can find a Tiana. Yeah, you definitely do. You definitely do. That helps you dig so much just to find out the one cards you need to find. You either play another Ornn or you play another Tiana. Play Ornn or play Tiana. I'm liking it, bro. I like these discussions. Theory crafting is one of the greatest things that we can do while we waiting for the gameplay, testing it out. But I think this is it for my Lux deck. Let's see, how much power do we have in this deck now? We got Salvages, Imperial, Yellow power, blue power. Where is my... here's my other side. Alright, it is looking like... It is looking like a yellow power skewed. So maybe I do a split of... Let's see. 8 power. 8, 10, 11, 14 to 17 power in blue. And in yellow, let's see how much yellow we got. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 17. 17 on both sides. That's crazy. Maybe I do just keep it even. Split of 6 and 6. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I do just keep it like that. Maybe I do 7-5 eventually if I do see me playing more yellows. Because my yellows will be played more to get instant value. Whereas the blue is just if I have things. Singularity and progress day. Yeah. But I do think just 6-6 is the way to go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. I am running the Chinese Mind Ruin Kong. It does look nice having 2 different arts, basically. They're 2 different foils of the same art. That looks nice. But let me put my... Let's see. Do I want to carry this with me? Nah. I need to send this over to CGC or something. Well, let's see how good these... We've told them, but we never checked how good they were. Maybe we start going to the trading business. The grading business. The back leg's left heavy on the Aurelia. This leg's pretty good. This looks okay. This is definitely right heavy. That rumble might be perfect, but there's like fuzz and stuff. Looks like it's fuzz. Definitely gonna have another person look at these, see if they're gradable or not. Really? You are? Yeah, what are you losing to, my man? What you losing to? Where them somewhere. This was not empty. Yeah, legit have a recruit right here. Kaisa Orn. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense why you're listening to both of those. I don't know. Really? You're listening to the Jacks as well? Really? Yeah, Timo does get hella strong. Timo gets super strong with these cards. I'm glad people are testing out Timo because Timo does get super strong here. Draven's just Draven. Draven doing Draven things. I don't know, Colin. Maybe you just have to. Maybe you just have to forego the Siren route. It's like I feel like there's. Because like I feel like if you don't get Siren, then like your whole machine doesn't work. You know, like your drawing machine, your gold machine doesn't work. Maybe you just have to like focus on like only playing Aurelia and like and then just rely on spell cards to like legit draw you stuff. Aurelia and Fizz. Aurelia, Fizz. What else would be good? Aurelia, Fizz, and because Fizz gets you your call out shots, your stack decks. Ezreal for sure. Ezreal, Fizz, Aurelia. What else would you put in there? If you forego treasure. Well, if you forego the Siren. Because technically Siren does cost you 1 energy to move. But it's just like always there. I don't know. Teemo just wins with switcheroo. And then like the only way you can try to do that is hard bargain, but he can just hard bargain you back. That's just rough, man. You're just losing to everything? Yeah, maybe Siren's not the tech, man. I do want to see that work, but maybe Siren's not the tech. I think you still run Stellacorn and Treasure Hunter in there. But I do think you have to maybe add some more fizzes and maybe some more spell cards like Dwonk or Dwonk whenever they're trying to kill your Aurelia somehow. Or Feral Strength just to keep your Aurelia alive. I don't know. Can't think of any other green cards that would, green or purple cards that would like make your deck more consistent. Yeah, because you already have Ride to Win, Rebuke, Fight or Flight, Switcheroo, Stack Deck, Call Shot, Ezreal, Fizz, Aurelia, Stellacorn, Treasure Hunter. I don't know. I don't know how else to revamp your deck. I know, but like you have to find a way to like try to get at least one, you know? Because you need at least one. If you don't find it, then it's just rough, you know? Hmm. Maybe you just need to find a way to find Siren faster. I don't know how you do that with green and blue, with green and purple. Because you're already running like 3 stack decks, 3 called shots, and like 3 Stellarcorns, and like 3 treasure hunters. What else? And like 3 Ezreals. What else can you do? Uh, maybe run like a call or two so that you can no, not a call, a Doran's ring or two. More Doran's ring so they have more like you can like just mill your deck to find just mill your deck to find the Siren. Maybe you might have to run Doran's ring. I don't know. Are you running Doran's ring? I believe that's what it's called, Doran's ring, the one that conquer draw. Yeah, because call here is conquer play gold gear. Yeah, when I conquer discard and draw. You just need like another way to mill to find the Siren. No. What do you mean by no? But let me sort these. Let's sort this from spells to gear. No to the Dorn. Oh, you're not running any Dorn's rings right now. Okay. And then the real question is, what do you cut? Do you cut like maybe 1 Stellar and 1 Treasure Hunter? Maybe you do. Maybe you cut 1 Stellar and 1 Treasure Hunter. Because all you really need is just Aurelia to stay alive. Are you running any Zonias? Because I feel like running 1 Zonia might be a tech. Because like they might think it's like a switcheroo where it's just a Zonias. Where they commit so much thinking that they're going to like they're gonna get switcherooed. Where in fact you just have a Zonias just to save your Aurelia. But that means you had to stay there. You know? So think about that as well. Teching in like a Zonia or two. I think 1 Zonia is fine. I do think Switcheroo is the better option, but just another Zonia for another Guardian Angel is just always nice to have to keep your Aurelia alive. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Mm. Let's see. Maybe I do with the way that my energy is stacked. Maybe I go second so that I always have like a card to play. I think I do prefer going second now with this deck. Just to respond, to be like a legit control mage. Let us see if I get anything good. Oh, ooh, I got something. If I was betting man, probably just get rid of. Honestly, I'll probably just get rid of Singularity. Singularity is nice, but do I just keep? No. You always want the Jason. I'm trying to find the Jason the Vanguard Armory. I think I do just. I think I keep these two, Salvage and Honest Broker, because Salvage is. It's always good to get rid of a gear and draw a card. And Recruit a Vanguard and Singularity. I think I can always find other spells. Yeah, we definitely can. After. Probably going to be ending. Probably going to be ending this soon and heading back home. We can run something tonight if you want to do that. But if you don't, if you don't run anything tonight, then I'm probably just gonna stay here and do my master set stuff. But if you want to play, then I can get end this and go over. Because I do think if you're running into issues of consistency, you do need Doran's Ring. I think that's the only other card that lets you get more consistency. But this will be my starting hands. 2 Honest Brokers, the Salvage, and Imperial Decree, which is always nice. And Promising Future. Play this. Draw. Play Lex. Draw. And then whatever happens, it's fair game. Options. See? Drew Modder Singularity. Hmm. Yeah. True. Because you're only running Guardian Angel, Boots of Swiftness. So that's only like, if you have all of it, that's only +2, 4, 6. That's only +6 to your Aurelia to make her a 10. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, because the way that you're doing it is like, you don't really have anything that targets your Aurelia, right? Because I don't think you're running Feral Strength, right? I feel like you need to run at least like maybe 1 or 2 copies of that just in case you need like more might of some sort. Because basically, Feral Strength makes your Aurelia +3 every time you target her, every time you use it. But do you want me to? Do you want to play tonight? Because if you do want to play tonight, then that means I do have to leave soon so that we can actually do stuff. But let me put this away. I do need to figure out where the heck I put my recruits. Oh, right here. I'm trolling. I am blinded by the shade of the light. No, it's like a like. Do you want to play tonight or not? Because I can always do this another time. My time is more flexible than you right now, so whatever you need, my man. Do this. Oh yeah, battlefields. That is also something. Do I just keep all of this? I don't think I do. Alpha's power doesn't help me anymore. I don't think it does. Turn 1 Lux is still good, but if I'm just gonna do Plaza and Aspirant's Climb, where did I put the battlefields? Crazy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 battlefields. But I didn't find an extra copy that I want to try. It's either Forgotten Monument or the 2 battlefields I want to try are Forgotten Monument or Veiled Temple. Those are the only 2 I think would work with what I'm trying to do. You gonna give me an answer, bruh? You have not answered me. Or Paper Tree. I feel like those are like the only ones that I think. Those are the only 3 I think will help me in any way, shape, or form. Or Ravenbloom Conservatory. Honestly, maybe Ravenbloom Conservatory. Just another way to draw. Okay. Alrighty, my man. Because I do want to play one game or something. Because I didn't play anything today. Just did lots of stuff for. We're setting up things here, over here. Setting up the room. Setting up for helping Flo do stuff. That's why I asked. But I will throw these in here. In case I do want to try them out. With one extra copy of this. Well, let's say. Maybe Ravenbloom Conservatory. Yeah, maybe Ravenbloom Conservatory. I do have a lot more spells than Gears. Alrighty. Let me put side deck. My runes. I guess I can just throw some of this in here for like maybes. But a lot more space in here now. Definitely not Sprite Mutters. Not with the way that I'm doing my stuff. Okay. Oh, why did I just leave these out? Put these back in here. But okay. If you're fine with not playing tonight, then I will organize more stuff. Let's take out the master set. I do think the echo might still be good. But I don't think I have enough space. We'll just put this over here on the side again. Let me grab all the foils of every color. It's the odds. Definitely need assembly rig. Blood rush. Gem. Dune breaker. Void drone. Angle shot. Detonate. Sentinel. Void. Arms. Bushwhack. Lucian. Recurve. Oh, we have 3 copies of Doomebreaker. Okay, that's good to know. Alright. Definitely need this orange, because that's the only green orange that we pulled. Let's see. Petrocytes. Punch first. Voodoo Captain. Combat Chef. Sea Monkey. Strike Down. Laurent. Warmogs. Yordle. Torrance. Dire. Hex. Rune Runner. Dauntless. This is the only copy of Bone Shiver. And then I did pick up all the yellow stuff. Now just the purple stuff is the last one. Last foils I need to grab. Hard Bargain, Thorns Ring, Last Rights. I'm not on the purple yet, so I'll just. I don't know where Dale tossed all my stuff. So I do think I need to make a whole new copy. So that's. Really, Spirit Wheel. Bay Porter, Overzealous, Temptation, Called Shot. I do think that's all the foil stuff. Now let's see. All of this is gonna be. Alrighty. Let's see. What's one? There's something at one. Oh, got Armed Assailant right here. We got Blood Rush. We need a regular Bushwhack. Alright, good to know. Regular Bushwhack. Also looking for number one. What is number one? Against the odds. I'm trolling. Alright. Good that we found it. Bushwhack. Nice. I'm like, how am I missing the first two slots? Against the odds. Bushwhack. Against the odds and detonate. Let's see. Detonate. Right here. And against the odds. First page complete. Nice. Let's move these other cards away. Get 2 mechs and 2 sand soldiers. I should do that as well for my deck.
Yo, you should just stay.
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah. How much do you think I should buy in regards of boxes or cases, whatever the terminally is? What does terminally is mean, my man? Like, so you can get your stuff? Hmm. Is this Gem Jammer? That is Gem Jammer. I don't have Gem Jammer here. Uh, well, it depends. Do you just want to get enough stuff to just build the one deck that you want, or do you want enough to build multiple decks? If you just want to build just the one deck, I think getting 1 or 2 boxes is fine. If you want to build multiple decks, then you want to get, depending on how many decks you want to build, I think you want more. So if you just want to build like the 1 or 2 decks, I think buying, buying like 2 boxes should be fine. Actually, get you enough to get what you want, or just get stuff so you can trade for stuff that you want. So just 2 boxes. So just a case is 6 boxes, and a box is 24 packs. So that's the terminology. But that's what I recommend, depending on how many decks you truly want to build out. Because me and Dan will have a lot of extra copies of like commons and uncommons. So, but all the really good stuff is you only have like a handful of each of the good stuff. Like we only have one playset of Ezreal. We only have 2 Spellsongers, and we basically opened like 7 boxes of packs, and we only got 2 Spellsongers and 3 Ezreals. We got 5 overnumbers, and then so it really, yeah, it just depends. Since you have a lot of what you need already, I think for just if you're just trying to make Aurelia, I think you should get at least 1 box, maybe 2. You need at least 1 box, Kong, I think. Let's see. I need a Gem Jammer. That's what I need. I don't know how to pull a Gem Jammer sooner. Where are these other uncommon cards over here? Hmm. Are they selling at a good prices over there, my man? You good over there? They're not doing you dirty? I hope they're not. Hmm. Oh, That's what I was gonna do. Okay. 191 a box. Hmm. It's not bad. I don't know how it is in like the if you go to like Milwaukee and stuff, bro. But maybe I don't know. How far away is Milwaukee from your spot? Oh damn. That's so far away. Yeah, don't do that. I don't know, man. Just and that's the best. That's the best one, I'm assuming. Cause like that's the best price you can find it near you. Because I don't know the stores over here really are very nice. Selling it at like MSRP or just a little bit above MSRP. So technically, whenever you do show up over here, you could probably just pre-order it, and then have the shop send ship it over to you. Because I just legit put an order in for the next two upcoming sets at a store that me and Dan went to. So I legit just put in an order for a case for both set 3 and set 4 because I was a little late for set 3. He made me pay a little bit more, but that's fine because I was late to the party, and he knows that he knows he knows me. No, something different. The Patreon thing is something different. He's a smaller store. I'm talking about a different guy right now. But like I don't they only bought 2 of set 4, I believe. So we're getting 8 from him for set 4, but since he doesn't know Dan as much, I don't think Dan was able to get stuff for set 3.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, you would have to talk to the guy. I don't know. You could try calling him, but he probably would just want you to be a Minnesota local. But if he knows you're my brother, he might think differently. I don't know. He enjoyed meeting Dale the other day, so and he knows that I've been telling him that I've been trying to get my brothers into it. So maybe he'll let you do it. I don't know. I can ask him for you because I know the Patreon guy will send it over, but I don't know about this guy. Hmm. That's why I'm looking at my phone right now, trying to do something. Trying to do just trying to figure out what this empty spaces here are. It is really I don't have Blastcore Cadet or Minotaur Reckoner. Those are the 2 I'm missing. No way I don't have any. No, I'm for sure saw some of those. Do you want me to ask him, my man? I can ask. Cause he legit just opened pre-orders for set 4. But granted, set 4 is probably not going to be out until like late spring or something. Well, nah, timeline set 4 is probably not going to be out until like summer. So, is it wise to like keep your money on hold until then? You know, and like how much do you want as well? Because he lets you to order up to a case, 6 boxes. He sells at MSRP, bro. He's an awesome dude. 120 a box. I have one Minotaur Reckoner. Really? 2 more copies of Battering Ram. $120, bro. Did I not say this? Pretty sure I said this. So it's you're getting a really good price. And the reason why he does this is because he knows that people that give these deals to are not like legit are not scalpers. They're like legit playing the game. And that's why he's doing it like that. Makes sense, makes sense. But yeah, he's a chill guy. He's Mong. His name is Fong. I don't know his last name, but I like him and his brother, Kong. His brother's name is Kong. Mm-hmm. No. How could you, camera? My beautiful face. How could you not capture me? Is the Doran's ring working out better for you? Hmm. Doombreaker. 29, 28, 27. 19. Right here next to the Draven. 28. Right here. Wait. This is Lucian, so Doombreaker's here. Yep, this makes sense. Oh, still in a game with your old deck? Okay. Let's do green. Desert's calm. Definitely have that. Disarming Rake. Where's the dude? Yeah, I'm like, for sure had a dude. Dorn Shield. Guardian of the Passage. Lonely. Navori. Royal. Dwunk. Prentice Smith. Emperor's Divide. Was Brutalizer right there? Makes sense, right? 42. Yeah, that is Brutalizer. Legion Quartermaster. Borrow Snacks. Let me find a Brutalizer. Right there. Clean. Here it is. I need a regular semi ancestor. Wait. Oh no, not good. No wonder it fell off. That means all of these other cards are one off. Dang it. Oh, none. I just put it in a bad spot. Philly should be good still. Alright. Now I need to find a simian ancestor. Right there. Nice. Alrighty. Orn 58. Right here. 58, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Let's see. Well, I do have those guys. Do I not? Oh, never mind. I have to move this Garninja anyways. I do. And then, Heart of, yep. Heart of Glass. Oh, Heart of Dark Eyes. Jax. Actually, I'm gonna have to move these. Yeah, because it's Azir, Jax, Lethal Arch Rod, Azir, Jax, Lethal Arch Rod, Sterix Gauge, Aurelia, Orn. Yeah. Aurelia, Orn. Yeah, I did mess this up. Because Tiana goes right here. No, sad life. Gonna have to. I forgot I pulled an extra one, so I do have an extra alternate art. Aurelia. So I'll just put this. You know what? We'll just do it. Toss it here. Don't have. No, we should have plenty of Sterix cages. Oh, oh. Sparring engineer goes in this corner. Jax. He's a larger Yordle. Sterix Gauge, Aurelia, or Sterix Gauge. Azir. Oh, I do have a regular Aurelia. Nice. I like it. Did we pull in that regular one? I thought we did, and we did. I pulled this alternate art Azir. He is somewhere. I don't know where, but I did pull him. Is he in my bag? He might be in my bag. Oh yeah, give it to Daniel. It should be in this case here. If it's not, then I don't know where to put it. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Oh yeah, these guys. Oh yeah, he's in here. I found him. Found it. There's the green Azir. this to the side. Okay. Where's my blue? My blue is right here. Sparring engineer and Bubblebot. Bubblebot and no aspiring engineer. Really? Really? No aspiring engineer in here? Guess so. I need to pull that Renata out, but move all of this. Fortunately, this will be. Guess this is why we always do a second run through, in case something messes up like this. Let's see. Mm-hmm. And then Chemtech Cask. And then Cloth Armor. Plundering Poro up here. Drop Porter over here. Chemtech Cask. Cub. Then Wages. Let's move the rest of this. So Chemtech, Cloth, Frostcoat Cub, Pickpocket, Drop Order, Breakneck Mech, Wages of Pain, Drop Order, Poro, and then Hex Tech, Hex Plate. Okay. And then okay. Where are these last two cards? Pickpocket, Prize of Progress. Poro. Where did I throw Pickpocket? Oh. Prize of Progress. and production. Rise of progress and production. And then we poed it. Okay. Here it is. Nice. Now, let's go over my comment and non-comment. Definitely gonna need these two. Do I need Ezreal? I do need Ezreal. And a Bard, yeah. Bard right there, yeah. Card Sharp, yep. And then, oh, I do have a flower production. And then, okay. And then, World Atlas, most likely. And I do think that's all of it. Yeah. Alright, let's put these. Need 2 sleeves. Boom. Rise of progress and production surge. And then do have Rocket Barrage and Tapara Portal here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Oh, I had a shiny production surge right here too. So just toss these right here. And the Ornn. Yep. Rocket Barrage. Tempora Portal. It's gonna be Bard. Bellow's Breath. What else do we got in here? Blue Ezreal. Alternate Art Ezreal. Arcade Ezreal. Chase. I didn't pick up a regular Ornn. That did. Regular Ornn. Alternate Art Ornn. Oh, wait. No way, Card Sharp's not right there. Yeah, I'm trolling. So Card Sharp. I'm gonna have to move all of that. I'm like, no way I didn't just move anything. Doesn't make sense. Ezreal. Better Ezreal. Jace. Ornn. Ezreal. Dex Anomaly. Jace. Ornn. Road Atlas. Premonition. Renata. Rumble. Z-Drive. We do have the alternate art Rumble, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure we got this blue one. Or am I tripping? Nope, we got it. Boom. It's missing the Ezra alternate art and the Renata alternate art because we got the Chinese Renata, I'm pretty sure. That's just signature spells. and orange. Nice. Very nice. Let's just grab one of everything that I see here. Oh, actually, I did find my old stack. Grab my old stack. Here's the stack. Stack of stuff. Boom. Alright, bro. Have you tried it yet? Any success? I'm assuming the game should be over. The when you last said something should be over. Is that nope? I do have one already. One, 2 copies. So definitely gonna need down sleepies. Put this over here for now. Let us begin. Let's put uncommons to the commons. All right. Have you tried the new deck with Dorn's Ring yet? I do need a Brutal Captain. That's what I did not see in here. And a Combat Chef, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Direwing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Yeah. Definitely need Combat Chef. Definitely need that. What else do we need? I think we're good after that. Oh, we need a Fey Dragon. A regular Fey Dragon. That's something that we did not pull. Oh, pull out at least. We need Show Strength. Definitely need that. Definitely need Rune Runner. Where's this Fey Dragon? Is this a shiny or just a light? Lighting OP. No way we don't have a regular Fey Dragon in here. No way we don't have a Fey Dragon. There it is. Fade Dragon. Strike down that. Yep. That should be all the regular stuff. Alright. Let's go. Alrighty. Starts with Brutal Captain. Oh, I didn't. I don't know. What do you mean it didn't really help? Is it because you didn't conquer enough, or what's the reasoning behind that statement? Mm-hmm. Okay. I need some more sleeves. Dang it. All right. Laurel. Dauntless. Ruin Runner. Hex Drinker. Direwing. Dorn's Blade. Yordle. Warmog. Strike Down. Sea Monkey. Combat Chef. Brew Captain. Punch First. Petrosite. Fade Dragon. Okay. Alright, let's check again. Any veteran Poros? Punch First. Do I have any veteran Poros in here? I don't. That's not a veteran Poro. Okay. Jawfish. Let's see. These are sleeves I need to take out. Sleeve I need to take out. Jawfish. Petrosite. Swap out Hex Drinker for Rune Runner. Show Strength, strike down. Warmox. Oh, I gotta take that out. And Warmox. Petrosite. Strike down. Warmox. Rune Runner. And that's it. For shinies. Yeah. And then the rares. Rares and above. Training Force, here to help. Marching Orders, Fiora, Kato, Yon, Lucian, Akshan. I think that's it, yeah. Then we pulled 2 alternate art Lucians. Where did that go? I remember pulling 2 alternate art Lucians. Are they both Chinese? But let's begin. Akshan is the first one. Let's get a better sleeve for you, my man. Let's not do you dirty. Better sleeve for you, Akshan. Then we got the Fiora. Then we got alternate art Fiora. Wait. I'm trolling. Fiora. Here to help. Here to help. Kato the arm. Lucian. Other Lucian. Marching Orders. Trinity. And Yon. And then Bone Shiver. Jax, Sever. Sever. No Jaxes. And only the alternate art Sever. And now, purple. Okay. broker to start. Called shot. Corrupt enforcer. Well, let's uncommons. Commons. Let's extra corrupt broker. Corrupt enforcer. Called shot. Is this shiny? This is shiny. Called shot. Pretty sure this is shiny. Yeah, most definitely shiny. And then orange ring. Boots. Alright. And then take this card out. Faye Porter. Loyal Pup. Penguin. Zealous Temptation that I don't have. And Treasure Hunter. And then, Temptation right here in my hand. I'm trolling. And yeah. So I need to grab a called shot. Wherever this loose sleeve was. There it is. Okay. That's. Oh, I need a regular hard bargain. I need a regular hard bargain. Do I have a coin? I do. But I do need a regular hard bargain. There it is. Regular hard bargain. Let's draw this over here. All the uncommons. Not needed right now. There. George ring. Loyal Pup. Corrupts. Treasure. Black. Temptation. Faye. And Master Penguin. And Overzealous. Do we not have Master Penguin? I guess I don't. Oh yeah, I need a regular ancient. what's this call? Victory call. Harpoon Squad. I definitely need that. Yeah, I definitely need that. Yeah, Harpoon Squad and Windsinger. Windsinger and Harpoon Squad. After that, we're done with the commons and uncommons. Definitely have a boat somewhere. Alrighty. Nice. Alrighty. Ancient Warmonger. Where's the regular one? This one. Beast Below. Ah. Are these both shinies? They are both shiny. Nice. Dang it. That means I need to go find one. Nice. I thought I was done looking through this. There it is, regular. Boots. Call. Factory. Baited. Do I have a factory in here? Nope. Hard. Harpoon. And Windsinger. And an Edge of Night. Edge of Night. Fizz. Definitely have some of them in here. Fizz. J. Silver. Silver. And then spirit wheel. And then switcheroo. Vex. Downwell, Draven, Ezreal. Last rites. Did I do Downwell there? We'll just put the Ezra's in here too. Screw it. Ezreal. Oh. Hold up. Wait a minute. Downwell is right next to Vex. That's what makes sense. Draven. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Bonds. That's I. Guards. Honest. Royal. Get rid of. Oh, there's a shiny guards. I'll put her next to here. And then Sand Shifter. And then Trusty. Then Zon. Then BF Sword. Then Blood. No blood. Oh, regular and glass. I do need to pick up a blood though. Blood. Oh, this is a shiny royal too. Alright, put this over here. This is copy. Let's see. Why did the Thorns Ring not really help my man? Oh. Hello. I don't know if that's you, Daniel, or if it's another person, but thank you for joining. Just trying to trying to make a master set right now. Hey, thank you for joining for such a late night. Wherever you are. But let's see. I do need to get Death Grip. Right there. Death Grip, Blood Money, Drag Under, Glass, Rally the Troops. We need Rally the Troops and Vanguard Armory. That's what I need. Rally the Troops and should have another one. Pretty sure I remember seeing. Hmm. Vanguard Armory. Nice. Alrighty. I'm going to assume that the other person on here is Daniel because you're not responding. If you are not Daniel, then I would like to know who you are. Small community. Just figure everyone's names. Just be out here trying to be friendly. Blood money. Alright. Should be a lot of comments and non-comments. And then blood money. Blood money rally. Blood money death grip. Drag. Glass mixologist. Rally. Unsung. And then Vanguard. And then need to unsleeve these two cards. Alright. Let's do this in reverse. Alrighty. Bonds. Eminence. Guards. Honest. Laurent. Royal Guard. And Sandshifter. Now let's get the shiny yellows. Will we be out here? Nope. Not this deck. This deck. Laurent. Bonds. Honest. And Royal Guards. Let's see. Okay. Laurent. Bonds. And honest. let's go to the next page. Let's see. For Aurelia. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I don't know. Maybe run the. I don't know. Maybe run Overzealous Fan, because like it's basically a fight or flight, right? So if you take out maybe like a copy or two of fight or flight for Overzealous Fan, so you just have more units on the board. Granted, you can't hide it, but like it's still like a good card. Let's see. When you play a card face down, play Goat Gear, token exhausted. Hmm. What else would be good? Man. Maybe you could tech in Purple Silver, because Purple Silver gets. If you just. Nah, Purple Silver doesn't make sense. Purple Silver doesn't make sense at all. No. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe you run. You run like a one of or two of last rites for whenever you do run out of units. You can keep when so you have a way to bring back your units without having while still giving you like might. Let's see. And then for green. Hmm. And then same thing with Janna, I guess. If you don't want to play a fight or flight, you could swap in a Janna instead of Overzealous Fan, because Janna would be basically a fight or flight, but it's a unit on top of that, and it heals your. Yeah, maybe you maybe you play some Janna instead. Play like two copies of Janna, and like replace it with like fight or flight, because Janna also heals your Aurelia. So like, say they do damage to your Aurelia first, and then they go in swinging. That could help. So maybe Janna might be a good option for a replacement of fight or flight, if you do want to replace fight or flight. And then I don't know, because like, what's the issue you're having with Aurelia? Are you just losing your Aurelia too soon? Last rites? Yeah. Yeah. It just seems like your dudes just keep dying. So just a way to bring back your guy, and for last rites to be last rites is a weapon, so maybe taking that. And then let's look at set one stuff. Set one. I don't know. Are you having problems with him killing your dude with dudes? Because in a sense, he could play charm to bring their guy to your Aurelia, while your Aurelia is huge to kill them while he's like setting up. So maybe you run like a charm or two. What else would be good? Technically, you could run block. It'll be 4 if you target your Aurelia. Pharaoh or discipline? Well, if you just want straight up damage, Pharaoh's better. Because, but if you want more draw power, then you want discipline. But if you already have your engine running, then I don't think you need discipline, right? That's the thing. Run. I think I should run those. Well, I think you should run at least 2 of a buff card. I think you should run at least 2 of a buff card. At least. And then technically, if you want to do attack, you could play Caitlyn. You have your Aurelia. Have a Caitlyn so you can deal with the stuff in the back instead of having like a charm. Well, maybe not a Caitlyn. Maybe a Blitzcrank. So you have like a repeatable charm. But that's 5 energy, one power. I don't know if you want to use that much for a repeatable charm. Honestly, Kong, maybe you try to find space for Sona, so you can always have mana. You can always have energy. I think you do. I think that is the play, my man. Try to make space for Sona so you have energy to do stuff while still doing a lot of things during your opponent's turn. While doing a lot of things on your turn. But I know that does require a lot of space. I do think you give up on the Caitlyn proposition. My Caitlyn proposition is bait, I think. Unless, yeah, Caitlyn proposition is bait because you're just trying to make Aurelia big. So Caitlyn doesn't really do much unless you like legit give her some equipment. But I do think Sona is a good option. I do think Pharaoh is better than Discipline if you are still sticking with the Siren machine. And yeah. So those are the greens. Let's go to the purples. Any purples that might be good? Don't really need cane. Hmm. Maybe you take in a Mind Splitter comb. Just so that you can see their hand. And just have a big dude besides Aurelia. That would be my other suggestion. Other than that, yeah, I think that would be my only other suggestion. If you don't want to do the Sona, maybe try to tech in as Mind Splitter so you know what what you're playing against. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what you would take out to make room for the Mind Splitter. Hmm. Because you got the Ezreals, you got the Sirens, you got Stellacorns, and I don't know. Maybe you just side out maybe one Ride the Wind. Maybe you Ride the Wind and like I don't know how. What trick spells do you find yourself using a lot? Like what combat tricks do you keep using? Like do you find yourself using Fight or Flight more than Ride the Wind or Switcheroo? Like how useful are the cards you're using right now? Which one do you think doesn't give you as much impact? Because purple green just got a lot of good stuff, so you just gotta figure out what you think you can get rid of. 158, 159. Two clockwork, two disarming, three treasure, two S, three herd. Oh, herder or Stellacorn, I'm assuming. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, if you play Ride to Win more often, then keep Ride to Win. Then you have one Sona, two Defy, two Ride, two Stack, two Nutso, three Called Shots, three Defiant. Oh yeah, yep, Defiant Dance. One Hard Bargain, two Spellsonger, two Boots, three Siren, two Last Rites. Two, four. Hmm. So no Pharaoh. Not so fast. Defiant. Hard. Are you only running one Aurelia now? Looks like that's what it looks like. You're only running one Aurelia now. I guess that's fine because you can always bring it back with us, right? You should run. If you feel you run out of runes, you should run two. You know, if you do feel like that, you should run at least two. And then, are you not running fight or flight anymore? I don't see fight or flight on here. Two disarming, two Jano, one Sona. Yeah, I think you do run two Jano, two Sona, one Jano. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. You if you do feel like you run out of runes, you do two Sona. Because that with last rites you can always just bring your Sona back as well. So you definitely should have more Sonas out. Ride the winds. Yeah, 3 cold shots, 3 defiance, 1 hard. Because with the way that you have things, do you not run GA anymore? You think last right replaces? You don't run GA anymore. I guess. Yeah, I like that. Maybe you rent 3 Sonas then if you want to have that as your opening turn 2, you know? Maybe try to make space for 3 Sona. I mean, 3 Sona. I think so. I think you do switch out the clocks for GA because GA is just so strong. Clockworks does give you a unit and a draw, but GA just saves your Aurelia. I think you do run 2 GA instead of 2 clocks because you already have 3 treasure. Because your turn one moves are 2 GA, 3 treasure hunter, and then 3 sirens, and then last right is 3. Last right is 3. So that's already 8 cards that you can play turn 1, which is like good, honestly. Yeah, I think that's because do you really want? You don't really need a dude, right? You just want to play something turn 1. Because like getting a point is nice very early, but like, do you really need a dude if your whole game plan is to have Aurelia Sona be alive? But the thing that I don't like about this plan is if you are playing Sona, you have to make space for Dorn Shield too to get the tank so that your Aurelia can tank for your Sona. And then if we so we need to make space for Thorn Shield then, right? Uh, maybe get it rid of. Okay. If that's how you feel. But I just feel like Ezreal's just such. I I guess Ezreal. I guess it's fine since you have to. That just means that you have to have the herder. You have to find a herder and a siren. If you do take out the Ezreal and maybe take out like 2 called shots for Thorn Shield and maybe put back into fighter flights. Actually, if you're taking Ezra out, you should put Fizz in. Because if you put Fizz in, then you can always bring Fizz back with Last Rites, and Last Rites can, and then Fizz you can keep bringing back spells that you need, so like Defiant Dance and whatnot. So I think if you do take out Ezreal, you put in Fizz, since we're doing the Last Rites bit, and maybe take out some more called shots if you don't think called shots are too costly for you. Where are my foils? I had them somewhere. Right here? Right here. Alrighty. I hope you put the fizzes in, because I do think that is the right play since you're playing Last Rites. Altar of Memories, Rek'Sai. Renata. Renata. Sacred Shears. Soraka. Treasure Girl Golem. Under Titan. Sinchao. Azir. Damn, I had pork somewhere. Legit just saw it, did I not? Did I not just see this pork? Daniel pulled it. Here it is. Oh, and Fiora. Nice. Pork. Karina Veraza. And then Fiora. Fiora. Oh. And then do I keep it like that? Or do I just give a space here? Empty space. Let's not. Two, four, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Need Renata and something else. Renata and something else. And Rek'Sai. Rumble is first, apparently. Rumble. Lucian. Rumble, Lucian. Draven. Rek'Sai, Ornn. Rek'Sai, Ornn. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. And Jax. Okay. Do these signature spells. Danger Zone. Relentless Pursuit. Alright. Spinning Axe. Pretty sure we got a Shurelius. Did we not? Pretty sure we did. Yep, we did. Jax. Jax with Aurelia. Azir. Ezreal. Renata. And that and this. Hmm. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. 1, 2. Oh, thank you. Thank you. 5. Ah, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What? I'm missing 2. Orange Forge? Really? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I'm missing Orange Forge and something else. We will figure it out. Okay, let's do it. Emperor's Deus. Emperor's Deus. Fluffed. Forgotten Monuments. Hollow Legends. Mirror Sprites. Minefield. Orange Forge. Apparently I don't have any of those. Oh, never mind. I'm trolling. There's some more right here. Orange Forge. I have one of them. Only one, apparently. Well, I have more than one, but what else am I missing? Orange Forge, Power Nexus. Ravenbloom. Ravenbloom Conservatory. Rockfall Path. Seat of Power. Sunken Temple. Paper Tree. I don't have any regular treasure hoards? No way I don't have any regular treasure hoards. I just didn't pick it up. Oh, we don't have a lot. But we definitely have some. And then over numbers. Red seal, vein. Philius, Aphelios. Aurelia. Green seal, Ari. Bard. Seal, Timo, seal. Set, Yon. Seal, Yasuo. Darius, Karma. Seal, Soraka. And then Rumble, Lucian, Draven, Rek'Sai, Orangeax, Aurelia, Azir, Ezreal, Renata, Sivir, and Fiora. And then after that we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra pages after that. So 6. This is crazy. But hey, that's the master set. Thanks for sticking with us. Sticking for the ride. And we're going to be ending stream here. Go down, Kong, if you want. I am down to play like a game or two before I go to sleep. And then I'll just clean all this up tomorrow. Because I do want to play something. Just hop on Dan's computer. But peace. I'll just text you.